Hold up. Mystic, did you legit just say First 2.0? I'm gonna stop you right there. I don't know if you know this. That ain't how that works. Just gonna lay that out there for you, my dude. Oh, I got a super lucky. Look at that. Yay, Dragonstones. What it is, y'all? How's everyone doing tonight? Get good? I'm working on it. Yeah. Actually, I have been slacking pretty hard this weekend. I was supposed to start last Monday. It was supposed to be my new series. This Monday, I'm supposed to start I'm gonna restart the new series, but I need to have a power level of 1 million to make that happen. So we're gonna work on that a little bit tonight. Plus, I want to finish up the New Year's banner. I know we just got the Rising Dragon banner, and as much as I'm intrigued by this banner, I'm not enthralled by this banner. I don't know. I don't know how I feel. It's nice that we have some Carnival exclusives. I'm actually missing a couple Carnival exclusives. In fact, you know what? That's a good question. I haven't checked to see if those units are even on here. I don't think they are. I haven't even checked. Are the exclusives for the Worldwide Celebration on here? I got a ton of gifts. Let's grab all those real quick. Probably about the time they show back up, but I don't know if they have yet or not. Hey, Toxic Insomniac, what it is, man? How you doing tonight? I am personally just chilling. Just chilling. Yeah. I was supposed to be working on my my content for tomorrow, and I have not been doing that. I did work a little bit on burst mode, but I never got my video quite where I wanted it. As also, I'm trying to do like the auto run on burst mode, and that is not apparently. It could be a thing, but I've not quite quantified it yet. At least not with any kind of like predictable results. Let's see here. All right, let's go in and find out real quick. Let's see. So I'm missing a couple of units, and it's the Int base Goku. I have him, but he's what he is. Let's see. A couple of these guys are still reversed. Okay, it is the physical Super Saiyan Future Trunks. I'm missing them too. All Out Final Battle. So let's see. Worth finding out if they're on the banner, because that might change my mind. Let's figure it out. Bob, what it is, man? How you doing tonight? I don't think they are, but we'll figure it out here. Where do we get the full list anymore? Oh, character summon rates. There we go. All right. So we are looking for. It's an AGL. Let's see. World Beyond the Clouds Goku. We're looking for AGL. I already looked it up and I already forgot it. I am so stupid. Let's see. We are looking for AGL Warriors Race Epic Battle. All right. Easy peasy. I don't think they're on there, but we'll figure it out. Just haven't awakened them yet. Yeah, no, there's a couple that are reversed. I think most everybody I've awakened. I either just have them reversed or I don't know. We'll see. So character summon rates, normal summons. So let's see, AGL SSR. We're looking for Supreme Warrior Goku. I don't think they're on here, but I honestly haven't checked, so won't know until I check for myself. Let's see, Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta. God, I wish there was an easier way to look through these. Super Saiyan Goku. Let's see. Physical Super Saiyan Trunks, amazing combat sense. Is that this? There's so many physical Trunks. This is. See, AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku. AGL Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Vegeta. Let's see. AGL. I don't think they're here, but once again, there's only one way to find out. Bojack. And the worst part is they're not even in like a predictable place. They just cram them wherever in the list. Let's see. AGL Super Saiyan Trunks GT. Tora. Let's see. Tech strength, physical. AGL Bra Pan. Let's see. AGL Jocko. Good grief. This is so stupid. Why am I doing it this way? There's got to be a better way. Because the wiki used to tell you, but not the wiki. What was that site? It hasn't been a thing anymore. DBZ.space. But that's not a thing anymore. Hasn't been for a while. Let's see. And AGL, Super Saiyan 2 Goku Angel. Let's see. God, there's a lot of fucking units in this game nowadays. It was a lot easier when there weren't this many units. West Kai. I'm just going to probably err on the side of caution and say odds are pretty low. Kalen Caulifla, Final Form Frieza, Nail. I'm going to laugh. They're like right here at the bottom of the list. Nappa, Krillin, Boo. Come on. Go Tanks. I went 850 stones in the banner and I got Omega and Zekai Goku Rainbow. Nice, dude. Nice. See Gohan and Trunks. I haven't gone into the banner at all yet. I've been really tempted to see where I could go in the other banners, but I haven't had the disposable income this month to make any more purchases happen. Yeah. Huh. Nope, I don't think they're on there. So the value for me is kind of low. Are they Dokkan Fests? I shouldn't be lagging. There should be no fucking lag. There should be zero lag. I do have a pretty high bit rate though. I've increased the bit rate. So yeah. Are they're Dokkan Fests or I thought they were the carnival units. I know Trunks is the carnival unit. I thought they were the carnival units from the worldwide. If they're Dokkan Fest, then that's not. Yeah. Wait, 850 stones of the banner, so I got, yeah. So, I have not gone in this banner at all. I've been really tempted because we've got, 10 days left on the New Year's banners. I've been tempted to finish those out because they've been paying out really well. But they all kind of expire around the same time. Came out with with Zamasu. There you go. Trying to think who. Oh, I'm disappearing again. Holy shit! I just realized that. I didn't even notice I was disappearing. Well, sorry guys. I'm gonna be translucent for the vast majority of the stream, because apparently this is close enough to green to piss off the chroma key. Yep. But I'm lacking the carnival units from the anniversary, so I do need those guys. But I do need Omega still. I don't know. I don't know how I feel. I do know he's not awakened, but that's just because Prime Battle and I gotta give a shit about that. Let's see. I know I'm lacking them. So who all am I lacking? I know he's reversed. Yeah, and I never awakened apparently. All right, so let's do this. Let's kick it off. Let's see if there's some units that need awakenings to LR that I can do real quick. So, and of course, it's not going to list them right up front because that would make sense. All right. God, look at him just chilling on 3 of his ass. They are dupes. Okay. What? We're in the happy horse shit. All right, hold up. There we go. That's what I'm looking for right there. There we go. So that's that. That's easy enough. Normally I'm what? Oh, normally I'm disappearing, or normally I'm something else I said. Dumb? Probably that too. Always getting old? Shut up. I mean, I'm not going to get younger, for fuck's sake. You ain't wrong, technically. Alright. Let's see. So then we've got all these cells, which I know he's maxed out. Is the other one of them? Hold up. Let's do AJL LRs and see. Yeah, they're Skittles. Damn, I'll be damned. Did not think they was. Shit. So, let's see here. So, they're just reversed. They're reversed. Who do we actually need to increase then? A lot of these guys are duplicates, and that's just the hard part, is that remembering / knowing which ones are dupes and which ones are not. Like, they are duplicates of those. So, let's see. You know, we'll just do it this way. I've been doing a ton of box maintenance, and I don't know why the hell all of a sudden I've got all these units that I have. Oh, you know what it is? 'Cause I did all those summons last week, and I didn't do the maintenance after the summons. Yeah, that's what it is. Benjamin button that shit up. I probably can't. New players started last year. Are URs as strong as LRs, or LRs on top of the overall? So it really comes down to the... LRs tend to have a higher overall stat, but there's a ton of URs that can way out damage LRs. It really comes usually down to the unit's newness. Is that a word? There are some relatively new units that can out damage old units, and old units that, you know, maybe you've got an easy ace. It's really not that easy. Like, there are URs and LRs that can kind of outclass each other on a regular basis. LRs are just kind of a different rarity, but URs are still extremely useful. The only reason I'm messing with LRs right now is because it's another awakening and it's more points for what I'm trying to do for the kind of content I'm trying to make. But it's kind of 6 of one, half dozen the other. It really comes down to the unit. There will be teams where you can make all LRs and they rock. Then there's some teams where there's not an LR1 you'd ever use. It just really depends. Box maintenance is important for the ladies. It is. It totally is. I guess what I'm saying is it just comes down to a case-to-case... God damn it, Bob. Bob, I'm so mad at you because now my brain has gone somewhere completely different. Damn it. Now that Bob has ruined my brain. Alright. So... yeah, apparently... oh, but you know, we have a bunch of units that are reversed. So let's go ahead and... let's see. So who do we... they're reversed, and they will be... LR'd. They're reversed. Yeah, you actually have a point. Box maintenance is a little more important for us, but you know, like, it's also hygienic at the end of the day. It's as important for everybody. It's just good for general. Everybody's happier when the box is well maintained. Just saying. I'm just saying. Hidden potential configuration, a character bases are just better to go one way. So it really depends. When it comes down to whether I'm going to do a unit one way or the other, giggity, I look at what a unit does. Like in this unit's case, let's see, what do they do post EZA? Keep +7 attack and defense 150, medium chance of performing a critical hit. So now I know immediately, with them already having a medium chance of performing a critical hit, I don't have to put a lot of critical in them. I can instantly go double attack with a little bit of critical. Plus additional attack and defense 70%, plus high chance of evading enemies' attacks, so I don't need a lot of evasion either. I can go all in on double attack. So launches an additional super attack if HP is 70% or less when attacking. So the really nice part about having double attack built into a unit is you don't need as much double attack either. So they kind of do like a little bit of everything. So now, admittedly, for me, they're an older build, so I've kind of gone a little differently than what I would normally do. If I like had an extra one where I could take some away or change some of their potential, I would. But on units that already have built-in double attack, I usually don't go any higher than level 15, because at level 15 you're pretty much going to get their double attack anyway. Because you got to remember, when double attack rolls, it rolls per attack performed. So let's say they already have the built-in double attack, so you know you're going to get 2 attacks. Getting the 3rd attack is a lot easier. When they get potentially 3 and 4 attacks, getting that 5th attack is a breeze. So you don't really need to go very deep at all in double attack. When they have criticals built in like they do, level 10 crit would probably be like a good like stopping point. But in this case, they have everything built in. So like I could do level 15 double attack, level 10 crit, and then like maybe like level 9 or level 10 evasion. And that's like the perfect build in my opinion. Will, what it is, man? How you doing tonight? Bob, you're probably not far off. Although we didn't eat LED chips. We ate straight up lead. Very different animals. LEDs, light emitting diodes, are by and large not very toxic. Proper honest to goodness lead will fuck your shit up. Could you give an example of a good build for physical god Goku? Sure. You talking about this dude right here? Have been fully awakened? Shit, yeah. So, assuming you talk about him. So let's go ahead and see what he does, because I don't remember off the top of my head, because there's too damn many units in this game. So first things first, I'm going to check super attack. So raises attack and defenses, causes immense damage. So for me, whenever they raise attacks, I don't know. Maybe there's another God coup. I didn't check. There's a ton of God coups in the game, dude. When I already see that they're going to raise attack and defense, or raise defense, or raise attack, I already know I'm going to, like, most likely go for doubles on that unit. Just because even though they in a situation like this where they raise attack indefinitely, multiple attacks do you so much more in the long run of things. Because remember, they're going to stack that indefinitely 99 times, but whatever, you're not going to get to 99 turns. So in essence, if you do 2 attacks per turn, essentially you're doubling up the effect of that. So when you see units that do like raises attack for 1 turn, they're good to do double attack on, but units like this that stack indefinitely, you almost really want to do double attack on. Now let's see what the what his passive skill is. Activate Center's animation, that's not important. Attack 100% when performing a super attack and randomly changes key series super type to physical type. Blah, 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 blah. Super class allies, yeah, whatever. Key to attack and defense, 150% plus additional attack and defense, 50% when performing, when attacking, just in general. Medium chance of evading enemies' attacks. So that tells me immediately I don't need to put a lot into evasion. I'm not going to go really over, like, maybe level 9 evasion is probably about the right spot for that because you don't need a lot of evasion. Plus additional attack and defense, 50% and chance of evading enemies' attack. We already said that. 30% chance of evading enemies' attack, including super attack, so I can even take evasion back down a little bit more. An additional super... Let's see. So launches an additional attack and guards all attacks with 6 or more key spheres obtained. So immediately I know if I run this unit right, I can get up to 3 attacks per turn. Plus additional attack and defense 50%, so the start of blah, 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 character performance, so forth. So it says here, attack 50% when starting from the turn in which the character performs a 4th attack. If you really build this unit right, and you use him right, you could do that 4th attack on the second time he's out, turn 2 or turn 3 technically. So that tells me right there, it really pays to go additionals on this unit. But since you already have 2 attacks, and you already know that it's going to like basically do the roll, basically think of it like flipping a coin. Is it going to, it's yes or no. Heads, I'm going to do a double attack. Tails, I'm not. So flips the coin, first attack, it's tails. Nah, it's cool. But you do the second attack, flips the coin again, now it's heads. So if at any point you toss that coin and you get heads for the extra attack, it's going to do it. So the more attacks that a unit does, the more likely you are to get that extra attack, which means that's fewer points you have to put in double attack. Now, I never go really much below level 15. In this case, I actually have some skill orbs in them that I don't necessarily need. I could probably modify that and go a little bit more into evasion. But I'll be honest, with attack and defense stacking, by turn 3 or turn 4, I don't necessarily need the evasion anymore. So I'm focusing a little more on making sure I've got double attacks and critical hits. So I have level 17 double attack, level 17 critical hit with a level 3 dodge. For me, I like that a lot because early game, if I don't dodge, I'll always recover the health. Like, just get some skill orbs. But with level 17 critical hit, I'm going to critical hit a lot. With level 17 additionals, I'm pretty much guaranteed to get additionals. Is there a lot of coin flippage in Dokkan? Figuratively speaking, actually, you might be shocked. You might be shocked. It's literally 50-50 chance. Hopefully that answered the question. That's the way I built him. Now, ideally, I would take those extra 2 points that are in the initial attack and the critical hit, maybe put that into evasion. But I've just doubled down on it's kind of like one of those. As much as I say you don't need to go over 15, it doesn't hurt to do it in this situation. It's just I'm understanding that the offset is I'm likely going to take a little bit more damage in the first turn or two before the evasion really kicks in. But honestly, by that point, you built up your defense anyway, so what does it matter? So if you have a specific unit you want to talk about, we can do that. I love going like deep diving into hidden potential, because there's a world of difference. Like, if you've ever run a unit at 55% versus a unit at 100%, it is insane the amount of difference that a good hidden potential build can actually extract from a unit. What happens if the coin lands on the edge? Is that called I just happen to have a wooden stake, and I will drive it through your heart. Had to make sure that didn't break anything. Don't ask why I had a plank of wood next to me. I did because of reasons. If you want more of me and Bob antics, come check out our Dark Tide streams every Tuesday. Because we are absolute trolls. I'm still pretty new and barely cracked being able to beat a few of the easy A's once I hit 28. It's like a brick wall. Hit 28? What do you mean hit 28? Oh, talking about in the easy A levels? Oh, dude. If you're hitting a brick wall at 28... Which one? Because we could really work on like what to build for those levels. Because I'll be honest, if you could get to 28, you could probably get to 30. It's just a matter of modifying your team a little. Sometimes, right now, the only one main team, which is Battle of Fate. So the problem is if you just started the game, you probably don't have a lot of units. My honest answer to that is if you haven't hit the New Year's banners, the New Year's banners are just phenomenal. Like, you really, really, really want to max out those New Year's banners if you can. Especially if you have, like, in your game, you probably have a ton of easily farmable Dragon Stones. One of the things I've been doing recently is I was actually farming up, if it'll go in here, I was farming up my Super Strikes because obviously they have easy to acquire easy A's, and there's a ton of Dragon Stones just up for grabs in a lot of these Super Strike units. So you're over here to Strikes. There we go. So case in point, he has a ton of Dragon Stones that I can easily farm up. So let's see how many Dragon Stones. So including the one for the event that I haven't done, we've got, or it'll do that. Whatever. It's like 20 something Dragon Stones per Super Strike. So if you haven't done your Super Strikes, do those, and then you can quickly and pretty much easily get to the point where you can do your summons on the banner. Like 10 Super Strikes gets you a full complement of summons on that banner. And then you'll be loaded up with a ton of units that you could really use. What I want to beat is level 29 Hope filled with Strike Super Saiyan 4 Goku. My Omega Shenrons and URs are 120s, 55%. They just do nothing in terms of damage reduction. Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Let's see. You're talking about... I probably have to go... Let's see... This one... Is it this one? Hope they'll... Okay. So, the thing you got to watch out for is as you're leveling up, a lot of these will change what it requires. So with this one, I think early on... Oh, no, actually, it just says Extreme GT bosses. So building a team for this, any Extreme GT boss will work. So you've got a ton of options here. Now, this is the team that I personally used, but any Extreme GT boss will do the job. And I'm sure there's a number of free-to-play units out there that will probably do it as well. Case in point. So if you haven't done your Global Clash runs, great opportunity to get these guys. Obviously, like, he's chilling out there. He's been here for a long time. You got the Physical Sin Shenron, which used to be everywhere. He's just kind of buried in banners now. There's just a ton of options at your disposal here. Been having fun with the New Year's banners. Has had none of the characters. There you go. There you go. There you go. Yeah, the New Year's banners absolutely are phenomenal. That's actually what I've been working on right now, too, is getting my units all farmed up, or getting my Dragon Stones all farmed up so I can finish it up. I think the main problem is I've been trying with all my Super Battle of Fate right now is the only slowly getting... Yeah, I mean, it can take time. The main thing is getting units. So, like, the Carnival banners are really good because they're double rates. The New Year's banners are, like, the best out there right now if you're new for just trying to acquire units, because it's, I mean, you're 200 Dragon Stones and you're guaranteed a ton of phenomenal units. Extreme GTA bosses. What? No, not. Get the fuck, Bob. God damn it. Bob over here with issues. All right, so blah, 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 blah. So we'll farm up a couple of him real quick. Let's see. Do I already have him farmed? Maybe I already have him farmed. Oh, helps if I type it right. And looks like it. So I've got 7 of them. And oh, geez. No, I have none of him. Okay, so I have 7 of them, but I have none of them awakened. So we're gonna go work on that here real quick. Bob, I'm going to say with a fair amount of certainty here, I don't think that Dokkan's going to get a GTA crossover. I could be wrong. I could be proven wrong in that. But I could say fairly certainly that it ain't going to happen. Just saying. Yeah. Battle Fate's a great team. It's got a ton of crossover. But, you know, not every event will be able to be beaten with that. Now, you have a ton of potential in that team. I'd be shocked if a lot of the SBRs and ESBRs couldn't be beaten with them, especially a lot of the early ones. But yeah. Which dummy moment are we talking about? You got to be more specific. You got to be a lot more specific than dead. Also, I was supposed to draw a new winner last week, and I haven't done it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hype it up this week. And then next Sunday, I will draw the winner for the 300 subs fig pin. And the other stuff I've kind of haven't had a chance to get shipped out. Those get shipped out this week. And then, yeah. We'll move on to 400 and then finally 500 sub. Slack and W moments about your units. Dude, I don't know what happened because I had him farmed up. You've seen the events are out there. They're done. I don't know where the fuck he went. But maybe I sold him at some point or something. I have no idea. But I've had all the super strikes done for a long time. I mean, hell, I farmed up the super strikes back when you needed them for LR Goku. So, ain't like they ain't been done. Okay. Max. Conform. Auto. We'll do this. He's like a younger brother of that front trunk shoes. Wait, what? Can you talk about the AGL? AGL is blue. Trunks you have at 140 just beat his ECA in it. AGL trunks. Which one are you talking about? Are you talking about the actual like blue trunks, or are you talking about a green trunks? Sounds like an explanation selling them. I have no idea where he went, dude. I got no bloody clue where he went. Like I said, he's one of the early Super Strikes, too. I had him done. I used him on the Goku EZA. I have no clue where he went to in my box, though, but he's in Easy Farm right now. Which Trunks are you talking about, specifically? We could go do a build on him real quick, but I need to know specifically which one you're referring to. All right, so effect time travelers and future saga. Where's the other? He's time travelers lead, isn't he? Yeah, he's time travelers lead. The one place that LRs do make a difference is whenever you have a place where you get a bonus from it. LRs give a higher bonus than URs. That's one place where undoubtedly they are better. What time is the anniversary? Anniversary kicks off Thursday, I think. I think it's Thursday. Meant Tech Trunks. There's a lot of them. You got to be more specific. Which one are we talking about? Here, let me get my metals farmed up here. We'll go take a look. Yeah. Resistant will to protect the future Trunks. Okay, we'll go take a look at that here in 1 second. Yeah. The JP anniversary kicks off, I want to say Thursday this week. I think it's Thursday this week. But since I am global main, I won't really be covering too much of it, but we'll be covering a little bit of it on the channel. That'll be interesting because I pretty much think they've admitted that by this time next year we'll be sunk up with JP. So the JP anniversary will be our anniversary next year, which probably means that our anniversary, the global June anniversary, will most likely be the worldwide celebration. Or something to that effect. Unless they just do separate anniversaries. There's another game we play on my I say old channel, but the original channel, Danmachi Memoria Freeze, which they did they had 3 different celebrations for all 3 of their anniversaries. And it was kind of sweet because like that means that 3 times a year you get like anniversary stuff. I'm gonna go all in on the Broly's, that's for sure. Hell yes, dude. Hell yes. Interesting that Broly's the anniversary unit. But I get it. He's been a fan favorite unit or fan favorite character for a very long time. So as interesting as it is, it's also not shocking. All right, so let's awaken him real fast. We'll lock him down so we don't make that mistake again. There we go. And I'm actually going to go do his hidden potential real fast. And then with his hidden potential, we can talk about the other ones. So, now that he's UR. Oh, I need to go grab my rewards for him. All right, so which Trunks were you referring to? Resilient will to protect the future. Let's see. Oh, this Int Trunks. Yeah. Okay. So he's level 140. He's fully easy-aid. There's a couple things you want to take into account with him. So he does have a transformation. So he will transform over here. And that, let's see, when does he transform? So transform starting from the 3rd turn from the start of battle. So you'll get this transformation pretty easily, pretty early. Greatly raises attack and defense and causes immense damage. So as I said, whenever it's an indefinite raise like that, you do want to go double attack. Attack and defense 150%, superclass allies key +2. Key +1 up to +4, plus an additional attack and defense plus 25%, up to 100% at the start of each turn. Launches an additional attack, so now you have a chance for up to 3 attacks. That has a great chance of becoming a super attack. Launches another additional attack. Now you have got 4 attacks. Has a high chance of becoming a super attack. Starting for the 4th turn for the character's entry, chance of performing a critical hit plus 30% within the same turn. Each attack is performed. So in other words, you have up to 4 potential attacks, each with a high critical chance, or each with a decent critical chance, I guess I should say. What is this way? It can be activated on the only once. So it's just like a rage boost, and that's... I don't think this is permanent. I think it just happens once. So in other words, what I want to do is I want to, like I said before, no really more than like level 15 double attack at that point. Oh, yeah. My original channel, Raptor's Delight. Yeah, that channel really became more like the Damachi channel. That's why we broke this off. Yeah. So, once basically all is said and done with this unit, you're looking at potentially 4 attacks. So remember, like I said, you could think of that extra action, the extra attack, as like a coin flip. Now, I don't like to go below level 15 double attack, only because, honestly, it's just a preference thing for me personally. A lot of people say go to level 20. I think level 20 is wasted. I do level 20 when there's not another double attack chance. And honestly, here, where you've got 3 base level attacks, and each time it's in essence flipping that coin for the extra action. And you're only going to ever get 1 extra attack. But when you've got 3 attacks lined up, remember, each time is a 50% chance. So think about each time you're attacking, you're flipping a coin for that potential 4th attack. Assuming everything lines up right. But if you're using them right, in essence, you want that 4th attack. So I'd go level 15 double attack. He already has a high critical chance, so I didn't go anywhere near crit on him. I went all in on dodge, because he's got good defense stacking, but until he stacks that, he's kind of out there. And with the critical chance, I probably could take some dodge away and realistically put a little bit more into critical hits. But I have him doing, 4 attacks per turn with a critical chance. What else was I really going to put it in? Dodge was like the next best option there. Now, in a perfect world, I'd probably go a little harder on critical hit than dodge. I'd probably try to get critical up to like level 10 maybe. But this has been a good build for me. He's been an absolute unit. The downside is, even at level 16 evasion, I don't get a lot of evasion with him, but I don't need it, honestly. He's just awesome. Really, the evasion's there for pre-transformation type of situations. Because pre-transformation, let's see. I don't even remember what he does pre-transformation. Oops. So, greatly raises attack, greatly raises defense for 3 turns. So, basically, it's really good to get all those off early. Attack and defense, 140%. Superclass allies, key +2. Launch additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack. Chance of reporting critical at 30% within the same turn. So, in other words, essentially, he does 2 to 3 attacks prior to his transformation with a 30% critical hit. So, guesstimate one of those attacks is going to be a critical hit. With level 10 crit, you could probably guesstimate 2 of those attacks are going to be critical hits, give or take. But then he really comes alive. He basically gets an extra attack and I think a higher crit chance, in fact, after his transformation. That's really about what he kind of does. So that's, to me, my ideal build. I'd probably put a little bit more into critical and a little bit less to evasion. But this is the build I've had anyway. So do as I say, not as I do. Yeah. Good unit, though. I love this unit. He is phenomenal. All right, let's go grab our rewards and get this guy all leveled up. Yeah, no problem, man. If you've got questions, let me know. I'm that's what I'm here for. I love helping out on these things. Let's see. Boom, boom. There we go. And we'll grab him. Bam. So, for instance, we'll actually build him out, but I'm going to build him out post EZA. I'm just going to kind of awaken him here. And then once he's fully EZA'd, we'll make a decision what we're going to do with him. So, I'll just go ahead and activate all except for the stuff that's going to make a difference. And then we'll do this. And because he's free to play, I can just farm up a second one at SA10 and feed it into the other one to get a full SA20. So that's easy enough. So we got 4 of these. We'll go grab 6 more. Oh, yeah, another one of those Trunkses. There we go. All right. So, Time Travelers, we'll edit team. Just do this again. And there we go. Do you have to do super attack level up first? Does not holding it till the end affect stats? Super attack level really just kind of affects the amount of damage output. Now, I've never truly tested it, to be honest with you, but I haven't found it to make a huge difference. But if I'm honest here, if I'm feeding in, let's say for the sake of argument, I'm going to give a unit like double attack or critical hit. If I have one that's like level 5 critical hit with like a little bit of extra damage or a little bit of extra SA output, SA damage, then of course I'm going to do that just because, or if it's a unit that I'm going to use frequently enough, just because it's going to eke out a little bit of extra damage. But I don't think it's not going to make like a huge difference. It's, you know, if a unit already does 5-6 mil, they may do like 5.1, 5.2 mil. Yeah, it's not going to affect too much in the long run. The one thing I will say, prior to last year before, on a lot of my bronze ones, I would do critical hit or double attack or something like that. Now, oftentimes I'm doing either HP defense or physical attack with the, level 6, 7s, and 8s. And that has been a definite change over what we would traditionally have done. But a lot of that is simply because most newer units have a lot of the really good stuff built in. You don't necessarily need the level 2, level 3 critical hit or whatever that the bronze orbs are going to provide. And I'll cover that here in just a minute. Let's mess it up, raising super attack on characters that you can't farm. Oh, I'm sorry. You're talking about the actual super attack level. Yes. I'm sorry. You're talking about the SA number. I thought you were talking about in the hidden potential system. No. You want every unit at the highest possible SA. If you can't farm them... Well, it's hard to say you can't farm them because there's so many ways to farm Elder Guys and Sleepy Guys now. Me personally, I'm sitting on hundreds of each. Granted, I've been playing the game for years and years and years, but there's an insane number of ways to farm that up. So you're talking about... Hold on. Like where he says he's SA10 right now. You're talking about this little number down here where it says 10 out of 15 in the bottom the bottom left-hand corner. That number is super important. The higher that number, world of difference. Whole world of difference. You actually do need that. I thought you were talking about, if we go into hidden potential, I thought you were talking about the little key blast indicator up here. That one I haven't seen a huge difference on. That one is one that's like a small, just a very small difference. But literally, like, between SA10 and SA20 is a massive difference. Even SA15 on a lot of the EZA units is a huge difference in number. Sorry, I misunderstood what you were asking. All right, so growth. Let's go ahead and growth. There we go. So that's why I say, well, like with him, where I'm going to farm up the other 10 and feed him in, the difference in their damage output is going to be absolutely phenomenal. So, yeah, no. If you're talking about raising the SA on units that you can't farm, it is super worth. You really want to do it. The only exception to me, and this is like me having played this game since almost the beginning, I have some units that I don't feed in because they're units I know I'm not going to use all the time. So I had been sitting on like some of the weaker villain units that aren't Dokkan Fests or whatever. You know, or like random like Brapan. Who gives a shit? Who's ever going to use her? So I waited until I got the 14 of her natively through summons before I, fully fed her in. But most of the time with your high-level units, you do want to feed those in. Use Kais, use Sleepy Kais, use whatever you've got at your disposal. So let me go ahead and I'll do this. So if I go in here, and let's just say for the sake of argument, I want to level him up. So for me personally, I would probably start with either these guys or these guys, just because both of these are easily farmable. And if you need more of them, if you go here into the Baba shop, go to your treasures, there's a ton right here that you could farm up pretty quick and pretty easy. Even if you go over to, let's say, the blue gems, wherever the hell they are. So right here, my medals from doing Super Battle Road and Extreme Super Battle Road, tons of Kais in there. Even like over here, the items for the Super Saiyan Blue Vegito, there's Zelda Kais in here that I haven't even farmed up just because they're there. Blue gems, tons of Kais. Green gems, there's probably still Kais chilling in there too. I just, things I haven't finished farming yet because I don't frankly need to. Don't be bashful about using Kais. There are tons of Kais. Tons of them in the game right now. So, always get your unit up to the top. SA number, if you're talking about that number in the bottom left corner of the unit. Mysticon, I'm doing great, man. How you doing tonight? Where the hell was I doing? I'm free to play, just enjoying playing. I'm doing it wrong. If I run out of stamina using Dragon Stones, do not use Dragon Stones to... So when you re-up your stamina, use meat. You get plenty of meat through a lot of the current events. Never, ever, 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 ever use Dragon Stones. Especially if you're free to play. If you're free to play, those Dragon Stones need to be used exclusively for summons. When I first started the game, I did the same thing, because meat wasn't a thing back then. I would use Dragon Stones to restore stamina all the time. And I regret every bit of that. I really do regret that. So, use the meat. If I run out of stamina, I can show you here. But in essence, it gives you like two options there. And the big meat items will actually have an expiration date. So like the steaks and stuff like that don't expire, but the big meats, they do expire. I think it's after 30 days. So you would use those ASAP. Unless I could EZA farm with the shotgun, I'm not interested. You and Bob get the shit. Both. Terrible. Terrible people. What it is, Mike? How you doing tonight? Brain fart. Trunks. So, tech physical trunks. Tech physical trunks. Tech superstruct trunks. Brain. What the shit, man? Temperature is affecting my thoughts. All right, so we can go farm up his EZA real quick, and then we can farm up the second SA-10. You pump for the 9th anniversary units. I'm gonna be real. I'm semi-excited, but I'm not losing my mind, only because it's gonna be another 6 months where I can do anything. So, it's alright. It'll happen when it happens. Happy the Lions go to the NFC title. So I don't pay attention to any of that shit. You don't pay attention to any of that shit. Let's say the Lions at the zoo. Then I'd be impressed. They'd be like, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to take this team and these actual for real Lions. And I'd be like, now you have my attention. We actually talked about that. We talked about that during the podcast. If you guys missed it, I think it was episode 2, maybe 3. There was a commercial. And it was actually a Super Bowl commercial back in the day, during like the tech boom of the late 90s. And next night, what it is, man? How you doing tonight? And it was for a website called Outpost.com. And they literally took a high school marching band, and they were like, okay, go spell Outpost.com in this football field. So they did, and then the dude looks at the camera and he's like, and to make it that much more memorable, we released a pack of ravenous wolves, and they fucking open a door, and these wolves come running out, and the marching band is just like dropping their spits and running. Now, this is before the days of CGI, so these are like real wolves. Now, they're probably trained, I would imagine. I don't imagine they really did this, obviously. But real fucking wolves start mauling these kids. And obviously they've got like the big fucking puffy arms. They're like, yanking around like this. So it's obviously like, well-trained animals with actual trainers. But yeah, like, people lost their fucking minds. People were pissed. And the company actually had to do an entire rebranding thing, and they changed their name to Fries. Or I think they originally changed their name to Fries Outpost and then eventually Fries. For anybody that remembers that company, which has now been defunct for probably 5 years. But yeah, I loved their commercials, man. Their commercials were great back in the day. And then people got pissed. There was that one, and then there was the gerbil cannon. That one was also fucking phenomenal. Where they literally, they loaded like hairballs into a cannon and fired them at like a brick wall that had like a little tiny O through like the outpost. And of course, they're fucking pinging off the wall, and then they show like some stock footage of somebody loading a gerbil into a cannon. But it's not real, but people still lost their shit. Proof, we're not getting dumber. We've always just been stupid. There's just more ways for people to prove they're stupid. Case in point. Shut up, Mysticon. Oh, is this Naruto? Yes. If Naruto's a middle-aged man who can turn blonde at will and can shoot giant homicidal fireballs from his fingertips. Yes. Yes, but no. No. Listen. Say a prayer for Lemmy Winks. Jeez, I can't sing the song. I can't. This just say if you know the Eminem song, you're now singing it in your head. Good place to farm meat is the level, or do I look at events? Dude, I'm gonna be dead honest with you. For me, it just shows up. Man, that's a good question. I'll be real. No. Number one, I don't want to get demonetized. Number two, I don't know it. And if I wasn't gonna get copyright struck, I'd do the hamster dance. But for whatever fucking reason, that's copyright now too. Bam. Shut up, Bob. Which better would just come back on? Won't be surprised if I pass out on my cat. Yeah. Dude, Mysticon, I don't think you were here for the story last night. I am I don't know. Hopefully the stream looks better than it ever has. Because we have, someone came to the house last weekend. And, you know, the usual, they're like door to door, like, oh, there's new internet service provider. And I'm like, all right, sure, let's talk about it. Because I hate my ISP or whatever. And I was like, okay. And he's like, yeah, we're hanging fiber optic. And I'm like, oh. You're bringing fiber to the neighborhood. Yeah, let's talk. He's like, how much are you paying right now? And I'm like, I don't want to talk about it. I just got my Comcast bill. I don't want to talk about it. And he's like, okay, well, we could do 500 gig, I think it was. Like 500 gig for like $40 a month. I'm like, oh, okay. You know what? Sit down. I'm going to make you a drink. Because you just said a bunch of shit that makes me want to party. And so he gets us all set up, and I'm not even joking. We were playing Darktide the night before setup, and literally, like, my Comcast internet is just shitting the bed left, right, and center. And Comcast is way more expensive than that. And I think I had... Shut up, Bob. God damn it. I think I want to say 20 gig upload or 20 meg upload. That even might have been like pushing it. And we were paying through the nose for that. This dude came in, he set up full fiber optic line, everything. We plug it right into my PC and I run a fucking test. And he's like, huh, okay, yeah. We were a little over throttled, and I was like, motherfucker, we're pulling 762 megs on upload. Upload. I had 20 meg upload, which is really what minimum you need for streaming. And I was like, I could fucking kiss you, but I get divorced. There's no event grinding out age meats by the limited one we get for same day or cook. Yeah, but don't they drop with like Battlefield and shit like that? Like, I can swear there's just aged meats all over the place. They just come in. Is there not like gems and shit like that we could sell for them? Could swear. I don't know. Every once in a while, I just look at my aged meat and I go, how the fuck did I wind up with 100 of these? Guess I better spend them. Well, okay, so the other thing is, having been at the game a year, you're probably lower level. I'm also like level 700, almost 800, so I have an insane amount of stamina. My recommendation would be just work on it daily and get your levels up, because that's also going to help out drastically. Them through submissions or logins, sadly no. I could swear they just come in all the time. It's like with Kai's. Like every once in a while I'll look back and go, how do I have another 100 of these? Do your events, do your dailies. It happens. Like, Battlefield's getting ready to expire again, I think a week from tomorrow. I haven't done it, or Global Clash, or whatever you want to call it. I haven't done it. I really need to do it, but it's low priority at the moment. I'll probably mess with that tomorrow or something. But I don't think we get him through there, though. I think it's mostly like login bonuses and stuff. Boom. Rambling! Alright. So, we should have the missions for the rest of the... So, beat it 3 times. Oh, I gotta beat it with specific category units. Time Traveler category... So, 3 crossover... Time Travelers and crossover units. Alright, so... Let's look at Time Travelers and crossover. Alright. Boom. Okay. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. Go. And that should do the job. Well, that phone fucking fell out of my hand. I was like, I got it! I don't got it! Grab the cord, yes! I'm sure your phone will be fine dangling from a USB cable. There we go. I can answer lots of questions about the game. I can't function as a human being or adult. Hey, Massacre! What it is, man? Did you not see how you feeling about them? I haven't seen their kit yet. I saw them leaked, but I haven't seen their kit or anything yet. I really need to go look at it. I'm gonna be honest. The hype level's kind of been like mild, just because I know I gotta wait 6 months for them. I actually had 2 shots of espresso before I started the stream, so I'm not falling asleep. I promise you that. In fact, I'm going to go, before we do Dan Mimo, I'm going to go upstairs and brew myself another couple shots of espresso. Because apparently that's what I need right now is caffeine. The animations and kits should be fully revealed on the 28th. Yep. I think it's interesting that we're going with Broly. I think that's definitely an interesting turn. But when their full kits and animations are revealed, then I'll do my reaction. I'll get really, really stoked about it. It's just kind of right now, like, you know, like, it's... I used to get really, really, really excited for the JP anniversaries, but then I'm like, it's that 6-month wait where I'm like, man, I don't know if I deal with it. But next year, we won't have to deal with it. But for the 8th anniversary, we got to deal with it. So, it be what it be. Master Carter, what you been up to, my man? How's it been going? We hasn't spokeston in a while. You should come play... Dude, you should come play Lethal Company with us on Saturdays. I know you usually have a things to do the next morning, but we get stupid. And it's a lot of fun. You would enjoy it. We've been trying to get Toon to do it, but Toon won't do it. Especially if we don't have a LR Broly. What are you talking about? We have LR Broly? What? Super close to 5K subs. Nice, dude. Hell yeah. Keep it going, my man. Keep it going. I am, like, really, really, really close to being monetized on my Pokemon channel. and I am going to start Pal World tomorrow, so hopefully that puts us right over the edge. You don't follow my TikTok because you don't think you do a lot of the Pokemon stuff, but I actually had a TikTok recently that broke 500K views, and it's actually still going. It's not as powerful as it was, but still going, so been having fun with that. Yay, too many channels to count. Alright, so let's Easy this guy, give him his kit, and get our final Dragon Stones. Ta-da! Oh. New phone? There we go. Alright, well, we'll go do that. Yep. Yeah. Dude, I've been doing a little bit of everything, man. We've been having a blast. I am, hopefully by summer, my goal is by summer to have the Pokemon channel monetized. This channel, if not fully monetized, pretty darn close. We're gonna figure out what's going on with the other channel because that one's kind of in a weird place right now. But by the end of summer, I want to be like comfortable. Like I don't need to be like, like what people usually think of as a YouTuber, but just I need to be bringing in enough that I can like pay a few bills, and I'll be. Get about 1,500 subs last month with nice, dude. Congrats. I play Lethal Company if I'm a noob, but also focus on editing Steven's gameplay for his second channel. Understandable, dude. Come on, hey, you seen how we play the game? We're idiots. Noob makes no difference, man. Noob makes no difference. We are dumb, and it's great. Got a lot of eyes on the channel with that. Nice, dude. Congrats, man. That is some major movement for 1 month. That's awesome, dude. All right. And we're going to level him up, and we'll go ahead and farm up his other SA10, and then we'll be good. But Foist, let's do his hidden potential. So the main thing we've been talking about tonight is hidden potential. I got like 10 from 2 weeks. 10 what? I'm confused. All right. Okay. So, causes 3 damage to the enemy and lowers defense. So, immediately when I see lowers defense, as much as you might think that's a good opportunity to go double attack, defense lowering is okay. But number one, it's one of those first things that gets mitigated whenever you go into an event. A lot of times they'll mitigate the defense lowering. So it's like, okay, it is what it is. Number two, lowering defense, really, it's okay, but it's not like world ending. Like even if you lower defense like over and over and over again, there's only so much that it does, right? Like, you can lower defense 3 and 4 times, but you're not producing an insane amount of damage over that. Now, it is, the one thing I will say, it lowers defense, and that stacks. So it is a thought. So, double attack wouldn't be bad. It would be okay. Really, it's going to do more for the other units on the team, though. Now, he doesn't stack his own defense, which tells me I need some damage mitigation on here. So I probably need to start looking at evasion at that point. Let's see what... Jesus Christ, this kid. I haven't Easy-A'd this guy. I haven't done anything with him, so let's take a look at him real quick. So attack and defense 100%. Keep plus 3 additional attack and defense 100% when facing one enemy. Plus additional attack and defense 150% when facing 2 or more enemies. Plus additional attack and defense 100%. And performs a critical hit. So now I could probably take critical hits out of the equation a little bit. When the character is only Defenders of Justice. Okay. Critical hits back in the equation. It's not going to be a thing. Performs a critical hit when the character is the only Defenders of Justice character on the team. Actually, you know what? Critical hits stay on the board. Okay, so that makes sense. high chance of foreseeing enemy super attack, and all allies keep +1 up to 3, and attack and defense +7 up to 35% per defenders of justice category ally on the team. When there's another defenders justice category ally on the team. Okay. So it really comes down to, do you want to build him with other defenders of justice or not? You get a little bit of extra damage for it per turn, but you lose that critical hit. I would probably say more than likely keep the critical hit, but it depends upon the defenders of justice category. High chance for a critical hit when performing an extreme... Okay. When attacking extreme class enemies, which you're going to do a lot. So there's lots of options there for critical hits. So that tells me immediately I don't need a lot of critical hit. But I do need some evasion. My channel's about 125k views in total before. Nice! Holy shit, dude. Nice. Congrats. Hell yeah. Keep it up. I'm rooting for you, my man. Do it. Do it. Hell yes. You guys are idiots besides you doing the Ultra Instinct dodge from that Nutcracker shot. Oh, dude. I don't even want to... I don't even know how the fuck that happened. 10 subscribers. Keep it going, man. Keep it going. Look. There's a point at which it's like 10 subscribers is a major jump, and any kind of traction is good traction. So, keep it fucking going, man. Whatever it takes to promote your shit. Alright, so... He's got a little critical hit built in. I probably don't want to modify that too much. I know he needs some evasion. Double attack wouldn't be bad. I'm probably going to go more evasion on him just because he's got a lot of attack and defense, but he doesn't stack defense. So probably what I'll do is I'll do like double attack here. Now the nice part is if I decide I don't like it, at least with a... and I always go SA boost here. I never go type defense. And I always go recovery boost here. It's just habit. Alright, so let's see. I'll choose that one last. I'm going to go ahead and do double hit there. Evasion here. Double hit there. Before I decide my last one, let's see what kind of skill orbs I've got. So, I am most likely going to go with... I'll go with my level 6 defense here because he's going to need some defense. He's definitely going to need defense. So, level 2 evasion. Do I have level 5 evasion? Let's see... No level 5 evasion. Okay, so I have some level 5 evasion here. Don't have any level 5 evasion here. Level 4? Some level 4s. So I said, when you've got extra attacks, double attack 15 is not bad. I'm probably going to go ahead and do evasion here just because I don't know how much more I'm going to get out of that. And then... Do I have a level 5 that is an infinity? I do not, but I have a level 4 that's an infinity. So I'm going to do a level 4. That way, if I want to remove it, I can. Oh, there's some defense on this one, too. So let's see. Evasion level 4, defense level 2. What's this one? Evasion level 4, defense level 2. Okay. So I could do either one of those. Evasion level 4, defense level 2. They're probably all the same, aren't they? Evasion level 4, defense level 2. Evasion level 4, defense level 2, probably. Yeah. So we'll just do that. That'll give us a lot of evasion, and then I'll do double hit on this one. So we'll do combo attack. Let's do. Do we have combo and essay? No. So combo attack level 2, essay boost level 3. I could do that. That'll be fine. Not optimal build, but I think that's going to be an okay enough build. And it's enough evasion. How did I end up on your second channel? I knew something was different. I've been promoting it on the other channel. I literally dropped a clickbait post last week with Ryu half freaking naked with all the links to all the new channels. You don't want to get a farm account for JP and get some content for a 9-year. I have a JP account. I just have to work on it. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. I don't know, man. The problem I've got is I don't, as good as it would be, it's about timing. It's about timing. I don't know if I have the time to make that happen. Yeah, 9th anniversary should drop, what? I thought they said this weekend, isn't it? Is it not this weekend? I thought it was supposed to be Thursday. I was just searching for your original channel. I got catfished. Whatever. We here. We doing what we do. In fairness, this is what launched the original channel. We did more Dokkan on the original channel. It's just when the Danmachi game came out, it just was a hostile takeover. All right. Let's see. It's 11 after. Let's see. I do need to set up for the other one, but I want to do... All right. I'll let you guys pick it, because we've got 10 days left. What would you rather see tonight? Would you rather see summons on the Carnival banner, or should we do the one of the New Year's banners? We'll do one of the two. Model clicking a bunch of easy A's for stones, but now I think it's going to do... There you go. Yeah. Yeah, I need to do that too. I mean, so I haven't updated my JP account probably in... God, I don't know what version I'm even running. Easy way to find out. No, I didn't know that. Let's see. What version am I running? Why the hell do I still have that installed? There's Legends. Let's see. Oops. Come on. I am on version... Does it say? Oh, 4.14.3. So I'm going to have some updating to do. That is for damn certain. Carnival, New Year, Farm with a Shotgun banner, New Year. Do you got Omega? I do not have Omega. I haven't done any summons on this at all. Now, the upside is I've got 2 extra days to do this. But I really, really, really do want to max these out. They do pay out so well. Tell you what, let's see if there's another Super Strike we can farm up real quick. Look at the price of the JP accounts and how soon they release. I'm probably just going to wait till they come out on Global. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm going to play it completely by ear. Alright, so let's see. So... Oh, that's right. I got to farm up to level 20 to max these out. So let's do that real quick. And I could use my Sleepy Kais, but I'm going to Dokkan responsibly like an idiot. Got Omega with my third ticket multi. I wasn't anticipating this banner, and I just bought Pal World, and there was a thing this weekend, so I'm kind of spent out at the moment. So if I do buy them, I got to wait till after payday, which in fairness, payday's tomorrow, actually. So what are your thoughts on the anniversary Dokkan Carnival summons? So I got to see the kits. I got to see I'm not going to get hyped about just being Broly. I've got to see what the kit's going to be on these units. But I'll say we have never had a disappointing anniversary unit. We've had some that are a little bit less stellar than others. But even then, it's one of those, like, even the units from last year where people were kind of, just okay. I love those units. I was stoked to pull those units. Those units were insane. I think the 8th anniversary units were some of the most underrated units in Dokkan history. People dogged on those units like crazy, and I love them. All right, so let's go ahead and let's do this real quick. And tech. Okay. And where in the shit? There we are. Okay. Oh, that's right. He's over here. All right. Easy peasy. Let's do this. Which anniversaries have been on the disappointing side? I don't think any of them have been on the disappointing side. I think just some were less hype than others. Man, it's hard to quantify. There we go. This is the best, the potentially the best anniversary in Dokkan, especially Beast Gohan. If they don't drop a Beast Gohan 2, it's going to be just ridiculous. I'm trying to think if there's any I would say are disappointments. Like I said, there's some that have been a little bit less hype than others, but there's never been like one that's disappointing. I know last year everyone complained, but I love them. I still use them. I think they're phenomenal. Do you know this, Carter? This Sunshine. Wait, what? So there have been disappointing. Man, how do I word it? The celebrations have been. There have been celebrations that weren't the like greatest celebrations ever. I think is the best way that I can word that. Because last year's celebration overall was kind of like, okay, it's all right. The year 8's problem is that they were following the year 7's. Year 7's were crazy, but I'm going to be real. Year 8, I think for me, the thing is the mechanics on those units are highly underrated. The fact that you have one that literally like gets like an early and easy revival, and the other one gets just basically a nuke is crazy. We'll see. I don't know how I feel about the year 9s at the moment. I've really got to. I want to see their kit. I want to see the animations. I don't doubt that they're going to pull out all the stops. But I also know that they're in a state where they're like, year 10 has got to be like the best one ever. So if they kind of don't make this the craziest anniversary, I don't think it's the worst. I don't think that's the worst option in history. If this year kind of like starts to reel back a little bit and it's just kind of like, okay, it's an anniversary. Right, there you go. And then next year they just like sucker punch us with the greatest thing ever. Like honestly, saving the Brolys for when there's a joint celebration would probably have been better, just because, at least on the U.S. side, Broly is one of the most, historically has been one of the most popular villain units ever. So it's like, what are they going to do next year? Gogeta Spirit Bomb, I do agree with you, but the average Dragon Ball fan feels... I don't know, man. I think the mechanics of those units are highly underrated. I think it's one of those things that people needed to sleep on a little bit and probably reassess. But you know, the fact that I see them still used with regularity, it's not hard to find a friend of the anniversary units. And I know that's just, you know, their anniversary units. But still, it's there hasn't felt like a drop off at all with their utilization, and they've got great leader skills. I think they're going to have a lot of staying power that maybe wasn't predicted. There we go. So now he's SA10. And we need to farm these up and we can feed them in real quick. And then he will be done. Bam. Boom. Give me 1 second, guys. I gotta move my my heaters around. It's cold as shit again. This is my problem last night. The whole reason that we didn't do a Dokkan stream last night is because when I got home from yesterday's events, I came down here and I'm like, it didn't get above freezing at all yesterday. So when we got home and I hadn't preheated the basement, it was fucking cold as shit. In fact, even when we were streaming Lethal Company, I had a sweater on, and I had my bathrobe on, and I had 2 pairs of pajama pants, and it was still, like, by 1 a.m., it was almost insufferable. Carnival AGL, Goku ain't, and Gohan are super good, too. I'm gonna be real, the Carnival units, I don't even remember as well as I remember the Dokkan Fests. What we go for part 2 is LR Cell Max and Beast Gohan. LR, that is Orange Piccolo. Yeah. Pardon me. I think Orange Piccolo's unit has definitely proven its value. So I don't think we need another Orange Piccolo. I think what we really need is a full-on Beast Gohan, or an Ultimate Gohan that transforms into Beast Gohan early enough on. I don't want to see another Beast Gohan that's just as like it's a one-shot active skill, which it does kind of track for the movie, let's be fair, but at the same rate, we want to use Beast Gohan, right? Like that's just that's the thing. We want a Beast Gohan unit, so I think that'd be super cool. A playable Cell Max, on the other hand, I don't know. I like Cell Max as being a boss, personally. I think Cell Max should continue to be, like, the boss that everyone's trying to beat. Hot take. That's me. All right. Let's see. What did we get out of this? Nine. Of course, 9. We need 10. What do we get after 2 runs? 9. All right. Give me 1 second. I'm going to rearrange my my heater real quick so it's not fucking freezing. LR Gamma 1 and 2 would be good. A Joint Forces LR Gamma, I would absolutely get behind. That would be phenomenal. All right. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back, guys. There we go. That's better. Or should be better in the long run. Did you see the new manga chapter yet? Beast Gohan versus MUI Goku incoming? No. I've not seen that. How about a playable farmer with a shotgun? Dude, that's like endgame right there. That would be like the endgame unit. MUI versus Beast Gohan would be phenomenal. I'd be about that life. All right. Let's see. We'll do that, and then we'll feed him in, and we'll be good. There we go. And now we're SA20. I know you're thinking about an LR Cell Max because that's how they did Hurrigan and JP. Yeah, I just don't. I don't know, man. I don't know if that's what I want. Just personal opinion. Okay. So let's go grab our rewards here. Specifically, wait, what? Just came out this week. It's worth looking into. Yeah, I'll check that out. I haven't checked out the manga in forever. All right, so there's that. I haven't done the tickets yet for 5 tickets there. Yeah, it's hard not to justify the 5 tickets. You know what? I'm gonna be stupid. Whatever. Here's what we'll do. I'll do the first 5 tickets, and then and then I've got to go set up for my Damachi stream over on the Damachi channel. We'll just kind of do it as an exclusive here. Since Dokkan is 15 gigs in storage, do you think that they would make a Dokkan 2 or vault some content to make the game smaller? I'm going to be real. I don't see 15 gigs as being that big anymore, personally. They might make a way to make the game smaller, but most phones don't have an issue with that anymore. But if there's like a major outcry, they'll probably do something to like lock down older units or something like that. But they've honestly been pushing bigger, better animations, and that's really what's driving up the size. So I hate to say it, I kind of don't see it, honestly. I mean, shit, my phone is, God, 5, 6 years old at this point, and I've got multiple games at least of that size, so I kind of doubt it, to be honest with you. Personally. Maybe that's not the answer you wanted, but that's the answer I got. All right. What are your thoughts on the EZA 2 happening? What do you mean EZA 2 happening? Is that going to be a thing? They're going to re-EZA some units? Here's the thing. Re-EZAing units, okay. I mean, I guess. The whole idea with EZAing was to make older units relevant. And the problem you've got is that there are some units that were relevant for the time they EZA'd and just they're kind of crap again. I don't know. I'm kind of against it, but at the same rate, I would... Number one, I'd love to get more Dragonstones. Hell yes. They're making Awakening above EZA. Was that part of the JP announcement? I missed that. I totally missed that, apparently. If it's laden with Dragonstones, sure, but the problem you've got is that you're constantly like, okay, here's a new way for your unit to catch up, and like a year later, it's like that unit's irrelevant again. Do they need to? Sure. But is it going to fix anything? Only temporarily. Honestly, what they should do is they should just take the EZAs that are already out there, like the EZA events that are already out there, and give us like a level 30 to 60. Make it super difficult. Give it like a really insane payout. That's probably the question for the fan meetup. The problem is it's like a stopgap measure. It's like a bandage on a festering wound. I don't know. I'd have to see how they handle it, because the problem you've got is it's going to take units that are old and decrepit. Here's my biggest problem with it. They started taking like weird units, and they gave some old weird units EZAs. And you're like, yay, these units are amazing. And within a year, the units are crap again. And you're like, okay, cool. But what about the really, really, really old units that didn't get anything? What about these random banner side units that didn't get anything? And some of the random banner side units did. You know, there's some Dokkan Fests that really could have used it that haven't gotten it. And then what do? Like, okay, now the unit gets to level 140, but... Or the unit's already at level 140, now you get to level 150. But that's an LR. You know, what do? It's kind of a weird situation. Dry bandage has been left out too long. It really is. There's no perfect answer. But honestly, if they made every unit like on the same level, what would be the point? That kind of defeats the purpose of a gacha. It's an imperfect system, but that's kind of what makes it perfect. What they could do is also make low-ranking super old units that have new awakenings with new art, animations, and stats. Yeah, but then they have to make new art for old units, and I don't know if they're going to. It's a tough thing to answer, because am I super stoked to have more Dragonstones? Hell yes. But am I stoked to like EZA a unit that in a year is going to be trash again? I mean, actually, yeah, probably. I hate to say that, but I am. All right. That is what it is, though, guys. I've got to go start the Danmachi stream, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my first 5 tickets right here. Right here. I will record these real quick, but I don't know if I'm ever going to use them, so we'll see. But if nothing else, we're going to do them here real quick. And we shall see what we get. I don't know if it's going to be much of anything at all. I'd really hope to hit the, or what's left of the New Year's banners, but it be what it be. Okay, Beerus Noise, Trunks and Vegeta. I don't know. What could this... Is this going to be anything? Man, if we get Omega here, that'd be, like, perfect. That's like Chef's Kiss, walk away. I kind of doubt it, though. I really don't think this is gonna be anything worth a darn. But it'd be like phenomenal. All right. It's an SSR. It is an SSR. It's not world ending though. So we'll probably have to come back and hit this banner some more. I just don't know what I want to do here. I got to see how Payday plays out, and I got to see a couple other things. Like I said, I just bought Pal World, and so I've got to play with that a little bit. Who would even want luck? Wait, what? What made LR Super Saiyan Goku? Well, yeah. I don't want to talk about that. All right, guys. Well, I do need to call it here because I've got to go start the Damachi stream in a minute. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to I got to go get my second heater because my one heater is no longer cutting it. So I've got to go get that, set that up. So I'll probably be back in about 10 to 15 minutes over on the old channel. Other than that, I'll record some content for you guys tomorrow morning. Have yourselves a great evening. Next live stream will be on Saturday, so I hope to see you guys then. Actually, maybe Friday. Actually, I gotta see how things play out. It looks like we're not doing our usual recording this Friday, so we might actually do a late Friday night stream. I'll let you guys know both on Twitter and in Discord if that happens. But for now, pay them bills first, then. Yeah, we got to pay them bills first. That's the unfortunate reality of being an adult. But I'll catch you guys on the next one. Take it easy. Y'all have a great night. And if you want to join us over on the old channel, we'll be over there playing some Damachi Memoria Freeze here in just a few minutes. We're only doing Dan Mimo tonight. We're not doing Don Kuro. And I have a big reason for that. But we'll discuss that over there. Have a great night, otherwise, and I'll catch you guys around again here real soon. It's cold as fuck, y'all. My brain ain't even working. I need to go warm up.